us start a new chapter, periodic classification of elements. Classification of elements is the arranging of elements into different groups on the basis of similarities in their properties is called classification of elements. Now, the classification of similar elements into groups make the study of elements easier. There are about 118 different elements known so far, and only 94 are naturally occurring and rest are artificially or man-made. Early attempts at classification of elements. The earliest attempt to classify element was grouping the known elements, at that time about 30 elements, into two groups called metals and non-metals. The defect in this classification was that it has no place for metalloids. Metalloids are the elements which have properties of both metals and non-metal, which were discovered later. Daubinier's triads. Daubinier classified elements in the increasing order of their atomic masses into groups of three elements called triads. In each triad, the atomic mass of the middle element was approximately equal to the average atomic mass of the other two elements. The defects in this classification was that all of them known elements could not be correctly arranged into the triads. For example, triad of lithium, sodium and potassium. You can see the atomic mass of sodium is the average of the mass of lithium and potassium. That is 22.95 and it is given 23. Newland's law of octaves. John Newland, an English scientist, arranged the known element in the order of increasing atomic masses and called it as law of octaves. It is known as Newland's law of octaves. Characteristics of Newland's law of octave is it contained the element from hydrogen to thorium, that is 56th element. Properties of every 8th element was similar to that of the first element. He compared this to the octaves found in music, sa re ga ma pa dha ni sa. Therefore, he called it as law of octaves. Now you can see lithium, starting from hydrogen, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen. Again, after oxygen, fluorine comes, which properties resembles with hydrogen. Then chlorine comes, which properties resemble with fluorine. So this is Newland's laws of octave. Limitations of law of octaves. The law was applicable to elements up to calcium only. It contained only 56 elements. Further, it was assumed by Newland that only 56 elements existed in nature and no more elements would be discovered in the future. In order to fit elements into the table, Newland adjusted two elements in the same slot and also put some unlike elements under same slot. For example, cobalt and nickel are the same slot and these are placed in the same column as fluorine, chlorine and bromine, which has very different properties than these elements. Iron, which resemble cobalt and nickel in property, has been placed differently away from these elements. Mendeleev's periodic law. Mendeleev's periodic law states that the properties of elements are periodic function of their atomic masses. Mendeleev's periodic table. Mendeleev classified elements in the increasing order of their atomic masses and similarities in their properties. The formula of oxides and hydrides formed by elements are also the basis for the classification of the elements. Mendeleev periodic table has 6 horizontal rows called periods and 8 vertical rows called groups. The groups 1 to 7 had 2 subgroups called A subgroup and B subgroup, and group 8 had 3 rows of elements. Elements having similar properties were placed in the same groups. There are some spaces left vacant in the table to accommodate the elements to be discovered in future. Now coming to merits of Mendeleev periodic table, elements were classified on the more fundamental basis of their atomic masses and properties. Second, spaces were left vacant to accommodate the elements to be discovered in the future. It could predict the properties of the elements which help in the discovery of new elements. The inert gas elements discovered later could be placed in a separate group without disturbing the table. Coming to some of the demerits or defects of Mendeleev periodic table, some elements are not arranged in the increasing order of their atomic masses. Cobalt is placed before nickel, selenium is placed before iodine, etc. were the demerits. Position of hydrogen is not clear because it shows properties to both metals as well as non-metals. And third is position of isotopes of element is also not clear. Modern periodic table. Henry Moseley gave a new property of elements, atomic number, and this was adapted as the basis of modern periodic table. Modern periodic law is properties of elements are the periodic function of their atomic number. Position of elements in modern periodic table. Modern periodic table consists of 18 groups and 7 periods. Elements present in any one group have the same number of valence electrons or outermost electron. Also, the number of shells increases as we go down the group. Elements present in any one period contain the same number of shells. Also, with increase in atomic number by 1 unit on moving from left to right, the valence shell electron increase by 1 unit. And last is each period marks a new electronic shell getting filled. This is a picture of modern periodic table of elements. It is based on the law that properties of elements are periodic function of their atomic numbers. There are 18 groups. Horizontal rows are known as period and vertical columns are known as group. Modern periodic table. The elements are arranged in increasing order of their atomic number in the form of a table having 7 horizontal rows of element called periods and 18 vertical rows of element called groups. Coming to the periods, there are 7 periods of element as follows. First period has 2 elements, hydrogen and helium, called very short period. Second period has 8 elements, that is lithium to neon, called short period. Third is having 8th element, sodium to argon, also called short period. Fourth period has 18 elements, potassium to krypton, called long period. And fifth period has 18 elements, rubidium to xenon, which is called long period. And sixth period has 32 elements, cesium to rhenon, called very long period. And seventh period has 28 elements from francium to atomic number 114, called incomplete period. 14th element, each of the 6th and 7th periods are placed separately at the bottom of the table. The 14th element of 6th period from lanthanum to lutetium are called lanthanides, and 14th elements of 7th period from actinium to lawrencium are called actinides. Groups. There are 18 groups of elements divided into 9 main groups. They are represented by Roman numbers 1 to 8 and 0 groups. The group 1 to 7 has 2 subgroups called subgroup A and B subgroup. Group 8 has 3 rows of element and 0 group has 1 row of elements. The A subgroup elements are called normal elements. The B subgroup elements are called transition elements. Lanthanides and actinides are called inner transition element. Group 1 or 1A elements are called alkali metals. Group 2A elements are called alkaline earth metals. Group 17s are called halogen. Group 18 or 0 group are called noble gases. In the group, all the elements have the same number of valence electron. Group 1 elements have 1 valence electron, group 2 elements have 2 valence electron, and likewise 3 elements have 3 valence electron. In a period, all the elements contain the same number of shells. Properties of elements in periods and groups. Valence electron. In a period, the number of valence electron increases from 1 to 8 when we move from left to right, and the number of shells is same. Example, second period. Let us see the element lithium. They have atomic number lithium 3. Electronic configuration we can write 2 1. Likewise, barium has atomic number 4. We can write 2 2. Boron has atomic number 5. We can write 2 3. Carbon likewise 2 4. Nitrogen 2 5. Oxygen 2 6. Fluorine 2 7. Neon 2 8. So we can see the outermost electron increases, and valence cell is same for the elements in a particular period. You can see the 2 valence cell in lithium, also beryllium, boron, carbon, all are having the 2 valence cell. In a group, we can see the number of valence electron is the same for all the element, but the number of cells increases from top to bottom. For example, group 1A, we can see the atomic number of hydrogen, then lithium, and electronic configuration is 1. Then for 21281 for sodium, hydrogen, lithium, sodium. So 2881. Then valence electron is 1 for all, but cell number is for hydrogen 1, for lithium 2, for sodium 3, for potassium 4. Valency. In a period, the valency of element increases from 1 to 4 and then decreases from 4 to 0, from the left to right. So in second period, we can see lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon. Atomic number you can see 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Electronic configuration 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, likewise up to 2, 8. Valence electron we can see in lithium 1. Beryllium it is 2. Boron 3. Carbon 4. Nitrogen 5. Oxygen 6. Fluorine 7 and neon 8. And valency. Valency is the number of electron it can donate or accept. Lithium can donate 1, beryllium can donate 2, boron can donate 3, carbon can share 4, likewise nitrogen can accept 3, oxygen accept 2, fluorine accept 1, neon is inert. So in a group, the valency is the same for all the element in the group. For example, hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, we can see valence electron is 1. It can donate 1 electron and become electropositive. Atomic radius or atomic size. In the period, the atomic size of elements decreases from left to right because the nuclear charge, that is number of proton, increases, and so the electrons are pulled closer to the nucleus. For example, let us see lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, neon. You can see the number of proton in each case. Lithium has 3 protons, beryllium 4, boron 5, carbon 6, nitrogen 7, oxygen 8, 9, fluorine, and neon 10. But number of shells is same for every element. So atomic size decreases as the number of proton is increases and electrons are pulled closer to the nucleus. In the group, the atomic size of element increases from top to bottom because the number of shells increases and the distance between nucleus and cells also increases. So in case of hydrogen, there is only 1 shell. In case of lithium, 2 shells are there. Sodium, it is 3 shell, and potassium, it is 4 shell. So number of shells are increasing. So there is a large distance between nucleus and outermost shell. In this data, you can compare the decreasing trend of atomic radii when we move in a particular period, that is from left to right, and increasing trend in the atomic radii when we move in a particular group from top to bottom. Metallic property or electropositive nature. In a period, the metallic property of the elements decreases from the left to right. For example, third period, elements like sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, and argon. Among these elements, sodium, magnesium, aluminium are metals, silicon and phosphorus are metalloids, and sulfur, chlorine, and argon are non-metal. So, during a period from left to right, the metallic property decreases. In a group, the metallic property of element increases from top to bottom. For example, 6A group, you can see carbon, silicon, germanium, tin and lead. Now, initially, carbon is non-metal, silicon, germanium are metalloids, and tin and lead are metals. So metallic property increases when we move from top to bottom in a particular group. Non-metallic property or electronegative nature. In a period, the non-metallic property of element increases from left to right, like sodium, magnesium, aluminum, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, argon. We can see metals, then metalloids, then non-metals. So non-metallic property increases. But in a group, the non-metallic property of the element decreases from the top to bottom. Like carbon is non-metal, then afterwards silicon, germanium, metalloid, and tin and lead are metals. So non-metallic property decreases in particular group.